For years we've been wondering if Treyarch would eventually do a DLC 5, whether it was for Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, or Black Ops 3. Well, I've got 5 reasons why I think that Black Ops 3 will get a DLC 5, why it's real, and why it's coming. It's the perfect opportunity, and the rumor and the community is at an all-time height. Will Black Ops 3 get a DLC 5? Hey guys, make sure to check out g2a.com. A link is in the description below. They have really cheap PC games, Xbox Live codes, and a whole bunch more. Link in the description below. Hey guys, what's up? It's Xrays. Welcome back to another Black Ops 3 video. So what I'm going to be doing in this video, we're actually going to be discussing Black Ops 3 and the possibility of DLC 5. I'm actually going to be giving you guys 5 reasons why I think Black Ops 3 will actually get DLC 5. So let's go ahead and jump into it. This is a big topic of discussion among the community at the moment. Like right now, there's a ton of hype, a ton of movement going right now towards this thing. And I just want to stress right now that there is no confirmation, no proof at the moment that DLC 5 is happening. There hasn't been confirmation, and I'm assuming there is going to be, because if Treyarch is going to release a DLC 5, then they're going to release a trailer, they're going to do something to hype us up, or do a teaser, because they want to have as much sales as they can for this DLC, and I'll explain the reason why for that as well in the video, my little discussion and my reasons. So anyways, this is something I wanted to talk about, again, because the community is talking about it. Some people are saying that they have been shown proof, and there's just this is a big topic right now within the Call of Duty community. So now let's go ahead and jump into it. Hopefully you guys do go on and enjoy the video. If you do, make sure you guys drop a like and a favorite on the video, smash a like if you guys would want to see a DLC 5 in Black Ops 3. And anyway, so let's go ahead and jump into my 5 reasons why DLC 5 will happen. And also just want to toss this out there, completely forgot to mention this, but the rumor at the moment is that DLC 5 will happen and it's all going to be remastered maps. Ascension, Mob of the Dead, Origins, and Moon. Those are the 4 maps that are apparently going to be, again, all rumors, leaks, speculation, we don't know. But anyways, let's jump into the 5 reasons. Now, the one that I think is probably the biggest reason this is going to happen, and probably the biggest reason that we haven't seen a DLC 5 in the past, is because, well, IW sales have been underperforming. They've been low. This is something that was even acknowledged by Activision during its recent shareholders and kind of financial meeting they had, where they also revealed that Call of Duty 2017 is going to be boots on the ground. So within that same one, everyone was freaking out. They did mention that IW sales were underperforming, and it's kind of something that was kind of expected because of the future theme and the advanced movement. It's not that the game was bad, it's just that people are kind of not resonating, in their own words, with the future setting. So because of this, the sales haven't been as high, and I'm assuming also this means that the DLC sales are probably not as high as they had thought it would happen. Now, this was not a problem before. Back in Black Ops 2, back in Black Ops 1, World at War, there was no need for a DLC 5 if you're looking at it from a financial point of view, because the next Call of Duty was going to come, and if you did a DLC 5, it would interfere with the sales of that current Call of Duty. So that was one of the big reasons why we probably didn't see a DLC 5 in past Treyarch games. But this is something new that happened. IW sales not as good, and because of that reason, it gives more of a kind of step in the door, or a step into this possibility, because the sales are low, Call of Duty is obviously going to want to kind of up the amount of money they get. And what's a way to do it? How about a DLC 5 from Treyarch, which has never been done before, which could possibly be 4 remastered maps and would absolutely kill it. Absolutely kill it. Like, the sales for this would be like through the roof. And why not DLC 5, maybe even a DLC 6 if they really wanted to kind of recoup some of the losses from Infinite Warfare. Which, again, I'm not saying it's a bad game, but it's definitely underperforming, and this is kind of the opportunity or the right time to release a DLC 5 because sales are underperforming for IW. So that's reason number 1. Reason number 2 that a lot of people seem to think that DLC 5 is coming. There is a lot of leftover code for Ascension and Moon that was kind of found within the game. Some people are saying this is just stuff that was found in there, it's leftover code, but it could also be a hint that they're experimenting and they still have these assets and we might be seeing it in the future. Plus, we did have that update recently on PC that was brand new and was DLC. It could have been weapons, but it was a new update. So we'll definitely see, but that's the second reason that everyone seems to think DLC 5 is coming, because there's a ton of leftover code for Ascension, Origins, etc. So it's a possibility. Now, reason number 3 is one that I think most of the hardcore community finds as a reason, and that is going to be that we did get some new loading screens for some of the maps. So we did get a new loading screen for Nuketown, we got a new one for Moon, and we did actually also get one for Ascension, and there's still more that are being shown off. So there is this emphasis, or there's this consensus at the moment, that these new loading screens are a hint or a teaser by Treyarch saying, hey, we're gonna have some new maps here, and essentially because there are changes to the actual loading screens, that it means they're going to be remasters as opposed to a new map. And this is something that's been talked about for a while. There's been a ton of Easter eggs like this, including one that I did on the Giant, which the loading screen actually has the blueprints to the Moon Wonder Weapon. So there it is, there's some more proof, the new loading screen. Alright, so reason number 4 is going to be a developer type reason, and that is that Treyarch has honestly had extra time at this point to work on DLC 5. And what I mean by this is, by the time that Gorok Krovi was out, Revelations was essentially done. Like, they were still kind of ironing out a few kinks here and there. Revelations was essentially done. It was pretty much almost good to go. So Treyarch had a lot of time between the release of DLC 3 and the final DLC, plus all the way up to now. Obviously right now they're probably working on their next Call of Duty, whether it's World at War II or whatever it's going to be. But at this point, they've had a lot of time to work on a remastered map. And being completely honest, a remastered map does take a little bit of time, but it's not like you're coming up with new themes or you're coming up with a new setting. A remastered map is probably going to be something easier to do because they have the inner workings already. They have the map layout. They already have probably the old code for it as well that they can just map right over or use as their base of kind of work. So really, it's not as like they're trying to create 4 new maps. It's 4 remasters, which is the rumor. And that wouldn't take you as long as having to do 4 completely new maps. So that is another reason they've had a lot of extra time, and it doesn't take as much time to work on these remasters as opposed to a completely new map. And finally, reason number 5, and this is probably why we're seeing a lot of DLC weapons in Black Ops 3 and why we're probably still going to get even more weapons in Black Ops 3. And that is because at the moment, Black Ops 3 is more popular and more populated than Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. In layman's term, Black Ops 3 has more people playing it, which means that there's a bigger pool of people there, which means that they're going to be releasing more weapons, and again, a possibility of a DLC 5, because there's more people playing Black Ops 3, which means there's more people out there to purchase DLC weapons, supply drops, and DLC 5. So it makes a lot of sense. If Black Ops 3 is the one who's still giving you a ton of sales, if you push another DLC into there, it probably is going to get a massive amount of sales. So that's reason number 5. Anyways, guys, so those are the 5 reasons why I think that Black Ops 3 DLC 5 is definitely happening. Let me know in the comments section below, how do you guys feel about a DLC 5? Do you guys think it's going to happen, or if it's not going to happen? And give me your reasons down in the comments section below. Just want to emphasize that I do not have any information. I don't know if there is a DLC 5 coming. I can't confirm or deny it. All I can say is that now is the right time to do it. The 5 reasons I listed are great reasons why a DLC 5 at the moment is the opportune time to release a DLC 5. And if I had to guess, I would say probably around June would be a good time to release it because it doesn't interfere with DLC 2 or 3 of Infinite Warfare Zombies. So I'm honestly kind of at this point agreeing that DLC 5 is probably going to happen. There's a possibility it won't happen, but all the signs are pointing to it, and the situation basically that Call of Duty is in kind of points to them wanting to get extra money in DLC 5 happening. So anyways, guys, so thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below what you guys think DLC 5 is it happening or not. Drop a like on the video. Go ahead and subscribe if you are new, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future uploads. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I will see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. It's the best place to talk. Check out my gaming channel, link down below. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace. Black Ops 3 year number 2 is launched, and we couldn't be any happier with how many people are playing our game. You know, instead of Infinite Warfare. We're gonna have an awesome second season of new DLC content, and it all begins with the Deja Vu map pack, and you won't want to miss it. 4 new multiplayer maps and one amazing, mind-blowing zombies experience. Let's take a closer look at what the unofficial team has been working on.
Deja Vu DLC for Black Ops 3 is focused all on the